but welcome to tonight's World's Practice stream. So, as many of you know, I will be competing in the World Yo-Yo Contest here next week in Cleveland, Ohio, and this is an opportunity to see some of my routines up front and personal ahead of time, and so I hope y'all enjoy it, and I'll be getting some runs going here in just a sec. Alright, trying out some new strings, so hopefully this works out alright. But if I miss some more binds than normal, that might be why. Alright, let's get a run in. Let's get a run going. Alright. Nice. Nice. Ah, so close. That was close. We almost had a -0 run on the first attempt. That would have been pretty sick, not gonna lie. Not bad though for a first try. Alright. Give people a minute to file in, you know. Alright. Let's get another run going. So this is my my practice session for the World Yo-Yo Contest. Hope y'all enjoy. I'll be doing some runs of my prelim as well as my semifinal. So I hope y'all enjoy your time here. Yo, how's it going, Elijah? Thanks for hopping on. Let's give my prelim a go. A little bit outside the shot, but that's okay. So close. That's the general idea, but we'll give it another go. We'll give it another go. Yo, thank you, Enos, for coming, and Fowley, Elijah, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. How's it going, Princess? We're just doing some practice session for the World Yo-Yo Contest. Hope y'all enjoy. I'll be competing in the off-string division. You just saw a little bit of my prelim, and I forgot the order, so I'm going to try it again. But yeah, we'll give it a go. There it is. Not sure why it tilts so much on that one. It's alright. Nice. Nice. Not bad. Not bad. Yes, I can. I can see you. Can y'all hear me? Just want to make sure, like, is the music level good? Like, can y'all actually hear what's going on? Yo, thank you, Fally, for the sub. Appreciate it. Yeah, are y'all able to hear all right? Are you able to see? Is there anything I can help with on like visual or audio? Yo, good to see you, little Mike and Gave Up. Welcome, welcome. So I'll be going through my prelim here for the first part of today's stream, and then I'll move on to my semifinal here in a little bit. But I really want to nail down that prelim so that I actually make it to semis. Sweet. Glad everything is on good levels. Appreciate it. If anything does get off, though, feel free to let me know. But yeah, let's give that prelim one more time. Nope, that's not gonna save. Alright. That is okay. We gotta practice swap outs anyway. It happens. Sometimes you make mistakes and you just gotta go with it. And that's okay. Nice. Crap. Forgot what I was doing. It's okay. It happens. Goodness gracious. Making more mistakes than normal, so I'm going to take a second to get a drink. You're still here for me, bro. Appreciate it, Elijah. Thank you so much. I'm going to take a breather for a second because I'm making more mistakes than normal, so it's a good sign that I might be rushing myself too much. But how are y'all doing tonight? You having a good, what day is it, Wednesday? You having a good Wednesday so far? Just gotta untangle my yo-yo strings. Let's give that prelim one more try. Hey Des, how are you? Thanks for hopping on here. You got here right in time for me to be untangling my yo-yo. Alright, so let's give that prelim another go. So I'm focusing mostly on the prelim tonight, but I am going to take some time to do the semifinal as well, just so I can make sure I'm ready for it. Again, the World Yo-Yo Contest is next week, and I'll be competing in the 4A or the off-stream division. So here is what my plan is for the prelim. Ah, dang. That's okay. It happens. Man, I don't know what's going on today. I feel like I'm a little bit off on my consistency for some reason. Stuff like that normally would have caught. That's okay. Let's try that again. My office is a little more cluttered than normal too, so that doesn't help. Yo, how's it going? Let me see here. Anxivity. Welcome, welcome. Took me a second to figure out how to say that one. Welcome, welcome. We'll give that prelim one more attempt, and then we'll take a break and try some other stuff for a little bit. Yeah, let's give it another go. We got this. Nice. Trying to practice with the beat of the music too. Even though this isn't the music I'm going to be using, just the idea of practicing with it feels like a good idea. There we go. That's much better. There it is. That was a good one. That was a really good one. That was a good one. Okay. Do you think you can qualify for finals? Nah, probably not. I'm gonna be real with you. Like, me making it to finals this year is probably not gonna happen. But I might make it to semifinals, so that's what I'm shooting for. If I make it to finals, it will be very surprising. Especially for those of you who are new to the yo-yo community, this is the World Yo-Yo Contest, so the best yo-yo players from the entire world will be there. Previous world champions, previous national champions, tons of previous world finalists. This is my first time going to Worlds, so the odds of me making finals are pretty low, but I might be able to make it to semis, so that's my goal. So that's why I'm working a lot more on the prelim and on the semifinal, just because I think that's where I might actually be able to shine, you know? I mean, it's true, Des, there is a reality where that could happen, but it's a pretty low chance, though. Just because, like, have you seen the roster for it? Because we've got Ong Gunju, which is the previous world yo-yo champion. We've got Ian Johnson, who has been a multi-time national champion in the U.S. We've got Philip White and Ryan Connolly, who are both multiple U.S. national champions. We've got Quentin Godet, who is the current Europe yo-yo champion. We got some current Japanese national yo-yo champion and a bunch of other really good Japanese yo-yo players. Like, it's gonna be some tough competition for finals. And Hunter just got third in nationals too. So I mean, like, there's some top talent there. I got dead last at nationals, so I'm just hoping to do better than that. But hey, you never know. It's possible. But yo, Des, that's awesome. It's your first World Yo-Yo Contest too. I guess we'll be twinners there, you know. Both of us going there for the first time. That's awesome. I hope you have a blast. I know I will. You are absolutely right. It is anxiety, right? Anyway, like, agreed. Like, for the last, I don't even know how many years, Japan has been like the top for offstring for like ages. Rei Uekura was like destroying it for ages. Tons of really good Japanese players. Yo, Newt, thanks for hopping on here, man. How's your trip going? I hope you're having a fun time. We missed you at Yo-Yo Meet, but hope we can see you next time. That's worth a try. No. Trying new strings, so it's not responding the way that I think so. Oh, and Civity. Thank you for the clarification. Appreciate it. I'm going purely off intuition here, so thanks. All right, let's give this another run through. But in the meantime, what kind of tricks do you think would go well at the World Yo-Yo Contest? I'm curious what your thoughts are. You just got back? Nice. Awesome. Well, we hope you can make it to the August one. If and as a shout out, if anyone is in the Dallas Fort Worth area, we do host a yo-yo club every month. Now on the third Saturday of the month. So we just had our one for July. Had a pretty good turnout, and we'll be doing it again at the Grapevine Library. So yeah, if you can make it and you're in the area, please do. 100% solo ham, Des. I 100% agree. I am super excited because Josiah is going to be competing, and Josiah is definitely going to do solo ham. Sean is definitely going to do solo ham. Ryan will probably do solo ham. He usually does. It'll be good. There's going to be some really top-notch solo ham on stage this year. I'm excited for it. But yeah, let's give the prelim another go, and then we can chat a little bit more. Let's do this. Almost saved that. It's all right. Nice. Oh boy. A little sloppier than I expected, but that's probably about 1 minute. So let's think about that for a second. So I missed the hook. I missed the hook at the beginning, which I had to reset, and then that last body orbit was a bit rough, but that's okay. Dude, 3 yo-yo solo ham is definitely going to happen. Jen Chao was like this close to landing it at Nationals, and Alan from Wild actually did land it at the Seoul Yo-Yo Championship that happened last weekend. So it's inevitable. It's gonna happen. Lol. Walk the dog. Absolutely. Yes, you would be absolutely right, Newt Newt. My goal is to make it to semis. Finals is very unlikely this year, but you never know. I'm not counting on it though. I'm just hoping to make it to semis at this point. There is a very, very unlikely reality that I make it to finals, but I'm not counting on it. If I do, I will be scrambling for tricks though. So send good vibes if I somehow make it to finals, because I will not be prepared. I'll come up with something, but it will not be polished, I can tell you that much. Okay, let's try the prelim one more time, and then we'll go and try the semi. Alright, so treating this more like the actual yo-yo contest, I'll do a little bit of an announcer kind of intro, because usually there's an MC at these contests. So the MC will say something along the lines of this. Welcome to the stage, the next competitor in the 4A preliminary round of the World Yo-Yo Contest from the United States, Daniel Garrett. To which I would then start my music, which is not this because this is copyrighted music, or this is non-copyrighted music. And I'd start my freestyle. Oh boy. Off to a bit of a fun start. Off to a very, very much like my nationals start. Let's just try that again. Let's try that again. We're not at the contest yet. We can start and restart partway through. We got this. It's fine. That didn't happen. We got this. From the United States, Daniel Garrett. There it is. surprised to save that. There it is. Okay. Nice. Nice. That was a good one. That was a good one. I'm glad I took a break for a second there. How long you been playing Foray? I have been playing Foray since December of last year. So 7 months? 7 or 8 months. I tried it a little bit back when I first started yo-yoing, but I barely learned much beyond like the throw and catch and like the snap start. So I kind of gave up on it for like over a decade and just tried it. And I tried it again back in December and thought it was super fun. And now I'm hyper obsessed with it. So it's my main style now, and I'm having a blast. So I'm gonna keep riding the wave. You are absolutely right, Newt Newt. This is indeed doubling as the grind for the Discord Yo-Yo League. You bet your butt that I'm gonna be doing a freestyle for that, and it will most likely be my world's prelim. Yo, that's actually a really good point, Des. So the thing is, like, when I looked at it last year, semifinals actually would be top 20. So like what I saw from last year was that they took 21 or 22-ish, somewhere around there. Somewhere just over 20 people to semifinals from the preliminary round, and then there was like 10 to 12 that made it to finals. So heck, if I make it to semifinals at all, that's pretty much like a top 20, top 25 minimum. So that'd be pretty sick, not gonna lie. Yeah, you're spot on, Newt Newt. No, it's all good. We all get mixed up on things. It's all good. You know, I appreciate the kind words, Des. Like, it may be 7 months of Foray, but it's been like 15 or 16 years of yo-yoing in general, so it does kind of cross over a little bit, which is nice. But it is very different compared to 1A, I'll say that, but there are similar principles for sure. But it's a lot of fun, and I kind of just have been grinding it a lot, and so I enjoy it a lot. It's been a really fun, active style, so it gets me up and moving, which is good. And it's super fun to show people, so I enjoy that. Should we give a solo ham throw a shot? Let's see. Let's see. Let me take a break from the actual prelim for a second. Embarrass myself with solo ham for a second, then we'll get back into actually doing my freestyle. I'm gonna regret this, but it'll be fun. I might need to take these gloves off actually. Just cause like otherwise the string slides right through my hands. But for any of you who have never seen solo ham before, solo ham uses 2 yo-yos at the same time that are both not connected to the string. And I am still learning this style. I am not good at it. So be gentle, but we're gonna go for it. I just realized I'm supposed to throw the other yo-yo first. It's okay. So the reason I said that is because you're supposed to have 2 different lengths of string. A shorter string for the one you throw second, so it stays out of the way, and a longer string for the one you throw first, so you can actually do both at the same time. Alright. Okay, not a bad start, not a bad start. Okay. Honestly, not terrible for a first attempt. Not terrible for a first attempt today. Yo, thanks Kenton, appreciate it. Good to see ya. Thought you might recognize this shirt. I agree. Solo ham is very mesmerizing. It looks so cool to watch the yo-yos kind of just roll around each other. I want to get better at it. Like, I'm still pretty new to it. So like crap like that will happen, you know? Where like the yo-yo will randomly bind up, which is frustrating, but I mean, hey, it's part of the process, right? we'll give this another throw or two, and then we'll actually do our prelim again. Just give myself a little bit of a breather between attempts, so I'm not just grinding the same thing over and over and over again. Okay, so clearly my hands are too sweaty for this, so I guess we'll go back to actually doing my freestyle. That's okay. So yeah, let me get this set up and we'll go again. Okay. This background music is unique. It's not what I expected. So we'll try this. Okay. All right. Dang. Oh my gosh. Man, this attempt has been rough. Goodness gracious. Oof. Okay. What's the best 1A trick I know? That's a good question. Define best. Like best in the meta right now, or just like best that like I like? Because if we're talking about like best meta trick that I know right now, it probably would be like my neck laceration, which is pretty easy for people now. But there are other tricks that I like more that are more unique, in my opinion. But I learned, dang, that was close. I learned neck laceration last week. So that's probably the most like meta trick that I know. But like the best trick I know would probably be one of those old school like 2009 like whippy kind of combos. Stuff like that. See if I can actually, stuff like that, you know? I enjoy that kind of stuff a lot. Oh boy. Yeah, stuff like that. Neck laceration is fun. I agree. Glad you like those tricks. They're definitely they were the meta like 15, 20 years ago. Well, probably more like 12 years ago. But still, it was meta a long time ago. But I enjoyed it a lot. It's basically just like follow and slaps and like whips and whatever. It's pretty fun. But now the meta's all like neck tricks and like stuff over the head and front stole combos and whatever. Which is cool and all, don't get me wrong. Just not super my style, you know? Which is why I kind of gravitate a little bit more to 4A. Partially just because like, I don't know, I don't enjoy doing current 1A as much as I enjoy doing current 4A, you know? Let's see. What player are you most excited to meet at Worlds? That's a really good question. Probably. I mean, I'm a little biased because I used to live in South Korea, but like I'm really excited to meet like Gunju and maybe Mir Kim. They will be swamped with people, I'm sure, but like I don't know. I used to live in South Korea. I speak Korean, so I'd love to meet the Korean players personally. You won't spoil exactly who, but 4A may not be as stacked for the Discord Yo-Yo League. I mean, hey, a win's a win's a win, No, I'm just kidding. I'm sure there will be some really good X Division players. As long as you publicize it enough that people will hear about it. Because like if there's a competition between like me and Josiah, he would absolutely like destroy me, especially in an online competition. Because like you saw his freestyle for the anti contest, like he did an entire freestyle of Solheim and it was insane. So assuming that he actually enters, that's the kicker. Plus that also doesn't count like 2A, 3A, or 5A. Really need to work on my horizontal though. Like I basically just do like skin the dribble stuff when I do horizontal at this point. Well, guess my yo-yo is done doing 1A for now. There we go. There it is. All right. Let's move on to the semifinal. I need to do a little bit of practice for the semifinal. So, the difference between the semifinal and the prelim are not huge, but there is an additional 30 seconds, which gives me some time to do some leg tricks. And so I'm planning to throw that in here somewhere. Still trying to figure out exactly where, but I have an idea of where I want to put it. So yeah, let's give it a go. So, in the 4A semifinal division, from the United States, Daniel Garrett. Okay, all right, we take those, we take those. Oh my. That's fine, that's fine. Oh crap. No. Yes. I really want to end it on something like that. I really want to end it on something like that. Yo, Monkey, welcome back. I do remember you. Welcome back. I'm glad you're able to make it, man. What song am I using for prelims or semi? Prelims, I'm going to be using "Don't You Worry, Child" by Swedish House Mafia. And music upload deadline is tomorrow, and I haven't decided what I'm doing for my semifinal routine yet. So, oops. Probably either a longer version of that song, or like maybe something from Piano Guys. I haven't decided yet. Anybody have any recommendations? It's due by tomorrow, lol. Yo, thanks. I appreciate it. I love the leg grinds too. I think it'd be such a cool way to like end, or like even just have like hype in the middle of the freestyle. So it kind of depends on how the music I choose. But you're gonna FaceTime your girlfriend, but she's hanging out with her family. Fair enough. Well, hey, I hope you enjoy hanging out with us tonight. And when she's available, I hope you enjoy hanging out with her too. My wife is from Hong Kong, and so she FaceTimes with her family, or I guess she uses WhatsApp, but same idea. Like she calls her family pretty often. All right, let's try the semifinal again. But yeah, if any of y'all have recommendations for semifinals music, keep me posted because I could use the ideas, man. I got some ideas, but we'll see. That's okay. Just have to remind myself where I am in the freestyle. Might have jumped a little too quick into this one, but we'll finish it out because you never know what would happen in the actual contest. And you gotta be resilient, even if you have stuff like this happen. You still gotta finish strong, or not. You still gotta at least attempt to finish strong. Oof. Nope. Oof. That was rough. That was a rough one. That's okay. It's alright, it happens. It happens. Alright. Your girlfriend's from Kansas and you're here, you're home in Florida. Good stuff, good stuff. Kansas is nice. I've been there a couple times and I enjoy it. Kansas and Missouri. Kendrick Lamar or Drake? Good suggestions, good suggestions. Any particular songs from them that you think would be good? Just bear in mind that like the like there's some music what's the word I'm looking for? Not guidelines, but music rules where like, you know, like it has to be appropriate for a family audience, you know, like relatively minimal to no curse words. So if it's rap, it's unlikely to be something that'd make it through that. You're not good with music choices, but like random Star Wars remixes, that's fair. When people ask for song recommendations, I just say what you like and feel good yo-yo and Kim. That's fair. Honestly, like I might just choose like 80s rock, even though I'm like not old enough to have lived in the 80s, just because I love 80s rock. You're asking whose side you're on because they're beefing. I honestly had no idea that there was drama between the two of them, just because I don't know, I don't keep up super close with either of them, honestly. But I hear their music periodically. Let me try that again. April's Bloom by Julie is like shoegaze and alt rock. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be similar to Swedish House Mafia, but I like alt rock. April's Bloom. Let me write that down really quick. I don't want to. Like that sounds like something I might enjoy actually. You said April's Bloom. April's Bloom. And it was by Julie. Yeah, I'll have to look that up. Thanks for the recommendation. Have a Nice Life is good too. I'll have to keep that in mind. Thanks for the recommendations. Appreciate it. I honestly wouldn't be opposed to just like doing oldies rock, but I am definitely open to suggestions. So, all right, let's give the semifinal another run through. Now that we've had a second to cool off. All right. In the 4A semifinal division from the United States, Daniel Garrett. We're just gonna try that again. Man, the timing for that was lovely. Let's try that one more time. We're just gonna try that again. From the United States, Daniel Garrett. Wow. It's fine. We're still going. It's whatever. Nice. Bro, this string is killing me right now. It's okay. Nope. Nope. Man, that was a rough one. That was a rough one. Anna Music. I don't know if I've heard of Anna Music. But regardless, thank you for the rec. Not sure what happened to the string on the last one I was just using. Because I had another string around here. Where did it go? Is it this one? Here it is. Alright. Okay. This one has a slightly longer string, so I want to use that instead. It's a little bit easier with this specific string if it's a smidgen longer. I say as I get an axle nut. Look it up on YouTube. I will after the stream just so like I don't get any copyright issues, just because sometimes you can run into like copyright strikes and whatever. Yo, Matt, appreciate it. Thank you. But yeah, I'll note that as well too. Anna Music. Okay, let's try that again. We got this. We got this. We can do this. That was so close, I almost had that. Just didn't open my hands up quite large enough for that. Like that. Nice. No. That's fine. At least we saved it. We saved it at least. That's fine. They're AI generation, but they're good songs. Okay. Yo, thanks for the encouragement, Matt. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Sometimes when you're messing up a lot, it can be easy to get down on yourself, but having somebody to lift you up makes a world of difference. Thank you. You might you might be a beginner now, but I bet honestly, with some practice and some help, like you could probably get way better at this than me. Trust me. Like there's kids that have been yo-yoing for like a year or two that are sometimes better at this than I am, which can sometimes be like a little disheartening after yo-yoing for like over half my life, but it's all good, man. I also love the sound the yo-yo makes when you bind it. I appreciate it. Thank you. Keep driving to prevail. Agreed. Yo, Mystical, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Glad you made it. We're just practicing the semifinal now. I was doing the prelim earlier and we're moving on to semis now. I mean, hey, even like I know some older guys that still yo-yo too. Like some of my buddies from when I used to be at the Utah Yo-Yo Club still throw, and they're like in their 50s, 60s, 70s. One guy's even in his 80s. Do the A and D. You know, honestly, I've never pulled off the A and D, but if I ever do, I'll post a video of it. So keep an eye out for that, Chasing Lightning. I hope I can ever actually land the A and D. All right, let's do the semi again. Let's get this semi. We gotta get the semi locked. I really want to be able to do a freestyle that I'm proud of on the biggest stage for yo-yoing in the world. We got this. We got this. I prepared for 15 years for this. We got this. Okay. In the 4A semifinal division of the World Yo-Yo Contest from the United States, Daniel Garrett. That's nice. Okay. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Nah, so close. So close. That was so close to being a -1, dude. I almost had that. Yo, I'll see you around, Monkey. Thanks for hopping in. Appreciate it. Can I go Godspeed? I do have some speed combos, and I'm totally happy to do those as a break for a second. Yeah, let's do it. You have to go because it's getting late. That's totally fine, dude. Yo, thanks so much for stopping in, Des, and I hope to see you at Worlds. I'll let you know if I have another stream or not before then. I've got some stuff going on this weekend, but I might be able to on Monday or Tuesday next week. But I don't have the same kind of Godspeed combos that you might see on TikTok, but I do have some speed combos. But they're not necessarily as flashy. Let me try that one more time, that second part. Goodness. something like that. Something like that, you know. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I don't know if you've seen like some of Yo-Yo TikTok, but like their Godspeed combos are nuts, dude. Yo, thanks, man. I appreciate it. These are all old school 1A tricks that people don't do anymore. That's why they look cool, honestly. Because like they're stuff that you don't see as much anymore. But I appreciate the kindness. Believe it or not, a lot of that was from my first freestyle back in 2013 at the first yo-yo contest I went to in Colorado. Best you can do is DNA and some simple stuff. Dude, honestly, the DNA is a harder trick than it looks, man. And it looks kind of like I only get it a handful of times. Like my consistency with the DNA is terrible. Doesn't help that I don't have a yo-yo that has the finger spin dimple, but you know details. Nah, I thought I had that one. How's your day going? It's going pretty good. Appreciate it, Mason. How's your day going? Today's actually been a much better day than normal. I feel like my focus has been and like my mental game has been pretty bad lately overall. So like today has actually been surprisingly good. And I mean, I'm definitely here for it, you know. Yeah, 2013 was kind of a while ago. Yeah, it was 11 years ago for sure. At my first yo-yo contest. Believe it or not, I actually made finals in that yo-yo contest. Got 4th in prelims and didn't prep a final, and so I got like 2nd to last in finals. Come to think of it, I actually got this yo-yo at that contest back in 2013. For any of you yo-yo fans out there, this is the Caribou Lodge and One Drop Summit. Yeah, you got some yo-yo shorts on your channel. Nice. Good stuff. I also post shorts on this channel too, so that's a nice segue as well. I post shorts on this channel pretty often. I've got a series going on right now of slow motion yo-yo tricks that I'm posting every day for the next week-ish. So hope y'all enjoy that, interspersed with some off-string yo-yo tricks as I come up with them. I did also just post an off-string trick today that I thought was pretty cool. So hope y'all enjoy that. Yeah, no, I agree, Matt. Like honestly, I was blown away at how well that first contest did. The irony though is that like I stopped competing for like what 11 years. Like I just started back into competitive yo-yoing like this year, after actually doing kind of okay in my first contest, which is ironic. Usually I feel like people would like take a break if they didn't do as well as they hoped, but I did way better than I expected and then like stopped for no reason. Have I met Dazzling Dave? I don't think so. Is he another yo-yo player on YouTube and Instagram and stuff like that? He's a pro and judge. I mean, maybe. I don't think so. you wouldn't happen to know his last name, would you? Maybe I just don't know his social media handle. Trying to think of a Dave that I know in the yo-yo community. The chokehold trick. Yep. Yep, neck laceration. It's a fun one. It was kind of scary to learn at first, honestly, but like once I figured out the timing and just it honestly wasn't too bad. Yeah, I'll have to look him up. Thanks for the recommendation. Yeah, if you're wondering why my yo-yo keeps not binding, it's I'm trying different string. Dave Schulten. That sounds so familiar. Maybe I do know Dave. I don't know if I've met him, but like I feel like that name sounds super familiar. Is he related to Connor? Isn't there a Connor Schulten too? Can't believe I said that. Nice. Yeah, Schulten. Yeah, I'll look. I'll see if I can find him. Dazzling Dave probably will come up if I Google it. Honestly. That moved a lot faster than I thought it would. Dang. There it is. That was a good one. Yeah, Connor Schulten's I think Connor Schulten is the 2A guy. Yo, thanks Chasing Lightning, appreciate it. Hope you have a good night, man. Okay. Let's try the semi again. Let's try the semifinal. I need to make sure that I'm ready for it. Okay. Get a quick drink of water and then let's do this. All right. Okay. From the United States, Daniel Garrett. I shouldn't have gotten to that. That's okay. Nice. Nice. Dave Schultz. Okay. I'll take a look for Dave Schultz. Whew. All in all, that was a pretty good run. That was a pretty good run. All you need to do is turn off gravity before you lay your feet, do 3 jumping jacks, chant, and I got you. Honestly, I wish there was a way to like somehow guarantee that I won't make mistakes on stage, but like practice is the best option. But you know, even the most practice that I do, it's likely that I'll probably make at least a mistake or two. So it's trying to learn how to work with that and keep going. I was pretty proud of myself at nationals actually, because like the first part of my routine was kind of a train wreck, honestly. But I was able to like get my faculties back together, you know, get my mental back in the game, and finish out pretty strong. And so I'm trying that's kind of what I'm trying to work on right now, is like being able to push through the mistakes and like just keep going. I feel like it can be so easy, especially with like, you know, filming YouTube videos or filming for Instagram, to just, you know, retry until I get it perfect, you know. But you know, when it comes to performance, it's live, it's real, it's human, and there's bound to be mistakes, and so like working past those is what I'm trying to work on. No, absolutely. That's honestly one of the biggest reasons why I'm doing this, is to be able to practice in front of a live audience. I know it's a little bit different than, you know, like in-person live audience, you know. But like, you know, like the same idea, you know, the fact that I know people are watching, right? And even if they're not watching right now, they will be like, people will eventually watch this at some point. And so like knowing that there's people watching gives a little bit more pressure, right? And so that's a big reason why I'm doing this as well too. So appreciate y'all for being here, for me to practice some of this in front of an actual audience. Okay. Motivational pep talk aside, let's do this. Let's get another run of that semifinal. We got this. In the 4A semifinal division from the United States, Daniel Garrett. I can't believe that actually worked. That was so lucky. Again, learning how to push past the mistakes and just keep working with it. Because you never know what might happen sometimes. Learning how to roll with it. It's like half the battle, honestly. Goodness. Wow. It happens. It happens. Yeah, I need a break for a second. I definitely need a break for a second. Yo, thanks, Matt. I appreciate it. Just trying to put myself out there, you know. I've been yo-yoing for 15 years, and I've never once been to the World Yo-Yo Contest. And part of that was being like afraid to compete a little bit, but also part of it was, you know, money and, you know, time and travel and things like that. But you know, I really want to actually like go out there and leave it all on the stage, you know. And the best way I can do that is by preparing ahead of time. So thank you all for being here to help with that. I'm gonna take a breather for a minute. Been working on a trick like that. Am I a Rubik's Cube guy too? You know, I feel like that's something. I feel like that's something that I might enjoy, but I've never really gotten into it. Like, I've never learned the algorithms for solving it, and I don't have a Rubik's Cube. But I don't know. I feel like it's something that I would either like really enjoy or really find like not my thing, you know. Because like part of the reason I like yo-yoing so much is how creative it is, and like not that Rubik's cubing isn't creative. It's just like I feel like it's more focused on speed and how quickly you can solve it. And there's a lot of creativity in that. It's just hard to see it. Whereas with yo-yoing, it's very easy to easy is one. It's more visually creative. Nice. Honestly, solving a Rubik's cube is no small feat. So, respect for being able to do that, man. Oh no. Okay. Let's try that semi one more time. Let's try that semi one more time. Let's get it. Let's get it. We got this. All right. In the 4A semifinal division from the United States, welcome to the stage, Daniel Garrett. Okay. Hold on. This is clearly not. We need a breather for a second now. Let me reset. We got this. We got this. It's fine. We got this. We are well prepared. We know the tricks. Practice these for months. We got this. We got this. We got this. We got this. Next, in the 4A semifinal division from the United States, Daniel Garrett. Close enough. Close enough. 3x3 has, that's a lot of combinations. Holy cow. That's a lot of combinations to solve a Rubik's Cube. Yo, thanks Orlando, appreciate it. Yeah, I agree, Matt. That probably was one of my best runs so far. I feel pretty good about that one. I mean, I did make I saved a couple almost mistakes. That, like, honestly, I was pretty surprised I saved. So I agree. Thank you. I think I'm gonna give it one more run, and then I probably gotta call it. I'm definitely getting pretty tired, and I can feel it in my performance. But I really appreciate y'all for being here. If you're new here, please do consider leaving a like and subbing. I do try and stream more regularly now. I started last week, and I'm having a fun time doing it. So if you want to join in on the streams, keep an eye out on those posts, on the community posts. But yeah, World Yo-Yo Contest is next week, and we are almost there. We're almost there. That's true, Matt. That's true, and I gotta remember that. The key that's difficult to remember, or the hard part about that though, is that there are judges, and they do know when you make mistakes, and they specifically like deduct points when they make mistakes, kind of like how gymnastics, they get deductions if they had bad form or if they messed up a trick or if they didn't have perfectly pointed toes or stuff like that. There's deductions like that in yo-yoing too. Maybe not to the same level of strictness, but it's a similar concept. So from an audience point of view, totally, 100%. But I just have to reconcile that with the fact that the judges do know. Okay, let's do this semifinal one more time, and then we're going to call it a night. So again, thank you all for being here and for sticking around. And let's make this the best run yet. Let's make this the best one. Okay. All right. In the 4A semifinal division from the United States, welcome to the stage, Daniel Garrett. Oh boy. Wow. Okay, you know what? We're gonna not count that as the last run because that had way too many mistakes. We're gonna try that again. That doesn't count. That's not the last run. It's okay. We got this. Let me make sure I actually have a backup real quick. A backup I can actually rely on. Because that last backup had a knot in it. And we can't really trust that one. That's not quite fair now, is it? Oh my gosh. Almost smacked me in the head. All right. It is different for everybody. So that's a good question. A lot of people do make their own tricks. Some people use tricks that other people make up. Some will do some of their own tricks. Some will do classic tricks, and any combination of those. So it's unlikely that any two freestyles will be exactly the same, but you might see some similar elements between them. But yeah, no, that's a good question. All right, let's try one more time. One more time. We got our back up now. We're good. We're good. In the 4A semifinal division from the United States, welcome to the stage, Daniel Garrett. That's okay. We at least have our backup ready this time. Okay, we take those. We take those. We take those. Could have been better, but you know what? That's fine. All right. With that, thanks everybody for hopping on here. I'm definitely getting tired, and the mistakes are showing through, so I definitely need to take a break. So thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate the support, and I hope y'all had some fun. I know I did. And I'll see y'all around next time. Keep an eye out on the community posts. I will post next time that I will be going live, so keep an eye out for it. But with that, thanks so much, everybody, and have a good night.